Pilsa. So as I mentioned before, there's multiple ways you can attack, multiple strikes that you can develop with the kamas, especially if you have two. One of the more interesting ones we talked a little bit is through this thrust grip, which is basically from a fighting stance, just doing inward punches. You could even try to come around if you can get a target that you can strike. I would be really careful when you're using a thrusting attack for anything where there's lots of bones, because you can see there's a point on the kama, but then it gets into a wide blade. So if there's bones there, the bones are just going to stop forward movement. So if you're in a thrusting grip like this, the best target is right at the base of the neck to the bottom of the chin. So this soft area right here. Again, it's a very violent and gruesome attack point, but it's also very effective. One of the other interesting types of things you can do with the kama is a double-handed strike. So if I wanted to come across the body with both hands, I can do that. It's important when you do that, though, anytime that you have both blades together, they need to be parallel to the ground if you can, and parallel to each other. If you want to do a crossing strike, you also want them to be, parallel to each other so that you know where they are versus where your hands are. For example, I don't want this one to be pointing down as it comes across and hitting my knuckles or my hand. I want it to be parallel so I know exactly where it's going to be. So if I'm striking, I can come forward like this. It's a very interesting weapon. Lots of ways to use it. I encourage you, when you start working on different types of strikes, to ask yourself, where's the point going to be and where's the blade edge? Pilsa.